Hello and welcome to another episode of Quick Expert Reviews. Today we've got the ieGeek ZY-C1 2K camera. Quite a mouthful. So we're going to start with the unboxing as usual and to see what is in the box itself. So we've got a user manual which is in 5 languages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. We do have the actual stand as well with 3 screws, so we can screw the camera onto a wall, and then we've got this nice mount for it as well, which I'll show you how to install in a second. It's quite sturdy as well, nice white color which matches the camera itself. Here we've got 3 screws as well. Pretty simple installation, to be honest. And then we've got the camera itself as well. So let's open it up. Nice. So we've got a QR code at the back and a speaker. So the QR code, we can use it to connect the camera to the app itself, or we can just add it via Bluetooth. And then we've got the 5 megapixel sensor on the front, a flashlight, and then we've got the PIR sensor as well for movement detection. On the left hand side there is also a working light that indicates that the camera is working, which we can turn on and off if we want to ourselves. And then we've got this bottom cover at the back, so we can connect a Type-C cable to the very bottom of the camera. And then we also have a memory card slot, a power button and a reset button as well underneath. The camera is fully waterproof as well, so no rain, especially in Manchester, is going to damage it in any shape or form. And this is the mounting bit as well. Just to let you know, the memory card is not supplied with the camera, so you have to put your own in. However, the camera itself, when it does save a video or a picture, it can be saved to your phone via Wi-Fi, 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So the memory card is just there as a backup, for example, if you need to store any data on a memory card. However, like I did say, you can transfer it over via Wi-Fi to your phone. Now, we also have the ieGeek app itself, which is quite feature rich. The app can be downloaded from Google Play Store or iOS Apple App Store. The plus button allows us to add additional camera, and then we've got additional settings as well. So we've got a motion detection, for example, we can turn it off or on. We've got the detection sensitivity, humanoid detection. For example, we've got a power saving mode and a performance mode. So power saving mode records 10 seconds of humanoid movement detection, while the performance mode records all time, the whole movement. We've got a custom mode that allows us to change the recording time, the time period, how long we want this to be recorded, which day, and so on. So like I said, quite feature rich, and this is just the motion detection. So audio warning, for example, if you want to scare someone off when it detects the movement. And then we've got screen flip, for example, so if you install the camera upside down, you can flip the screen. Then we've got the intelligent vision, so for example, during the day you've got full color, during night you've got black and white. However, when it detects movement, the movement is then colored again. And then when it switches off, it goes back to black and white. Device share, so if you want to share it with someone, your family members, the feed from your camera, you can do so by inviting them via QR code and so on. Installation or an account, installation guide on how to install the camera. The camera does have a battery itself, and it should last up to 180 days, so half a year. On one charge. Obviously it all depends on the settings and so on, but if you want to, you can also plug it into a charger so it's constantly powered, so you don't have to worry about recharging it every 180 days. But the installation guide I personally found quite useful, because it tells you things about, like, for example, do not put it in the direct sunlight or on a crowded street, because obviously then you're going to end up with a notification about movement every 5 seconds or even more. On top of that, we've got different time settings as well. We've got sound settings, so the camera does have a built-in microphone and a speaker as well, so it's a two-way conversation you might have. So for example, if a courier arrives, you can speak to him and say, for example, leave the parcel at the doorstep or in the back garden or something like that. There is an AI intelligent analysis as well, which costs about 23 Polish zlotys, for some reason showing Polish zlotys, which is about an equivalent of about £5 a month. And you also get a cloud storage as well with it, so it might be worth it. Or there is a separate cloud storage option only. As you can see, you've got the cloud storage AI Plus with that AI detection, or just cloud storage, which is about 9 Polish zlotys, which equals about £2.50 a month. And then you've got an obviously integration with an Alexa as well. So when it comes to the camera itself and the live feed, you just tap on the live feed on the bottom, and this is what this is currently showing. So this is the live feed from the camera right now. You can obviously grab a screenshot if you want to. You can hold to talk. So like I said, you just press that and you can speak to the person who's outside your house. You can press record, so it records and sends straight away to your phone the last 10 seconds, for example, or a minute, or however you want to record it for. Motion detection, which I showed you previously, you can turn it off from here if you want to, and you can also change the notification settings so that you don't want to be notified about motion detection on your phone. However, it will still record motion detection. So for example, at night, you don't want to be, notified about it, but if something does happen, you can do. Light allows you to remotely turn on the light to scare people off, for example. The same applies to siren or audio warning and strobe light, so you can turn that on, and when it recognizes a movement, the audio warning from the speaker and the strobe light will start flashing again to scare people off. Full color mode is another option that I've showed you before, which is how you want the footage recorded at night, for example. We can also change the quality to standard definition and 5 megapixels, which is an equivalent of about 2K resolution, which in my opinion is way sharper, and you can leave it at auto as well. Then we've got the option of a calendar. So if you want to go back to a recording from a day before, a month before, or anything like that, you can do so via history. And then we've got an album as well. So it's an album within the app, but it also goes directly into your, for example, Android gallery, if you're using that. And this is how motion detection works. So for example, you can see me breaking into my living room. And then you do receive a notification on your phone. You receive an alarm message, motion detected. And then you can see when was the motion detected in the calendar. This is the quality of the footage outside the house. So obviously you don't get that bright days as often in Manchester, but we do have one and the quality is decent. And then this is the night vision mode, black and white, which is how the camera records the footage at night. To be honest, I'm really impressed with the camera, the battery life and the quality of the actual recording. So I would highly recommend the camera itself. But yeah, thanks for watching another episode of Quick Expert Reviews. Take care. Bye.